early 2023, Kouri Richins was a local hero in Park City, Utah. She was a grieving widow who had just written a heartwarming children's book to help her three sons cope with the sudden death of their father, Eric. She went on TV. She sat for interviews, and she became the face of moving forward. But while she was signing books for grieving families, investigators were looking at a very different story. It is February the 2026, and the trial the world has been waiting for has finally begun. Today we're diving into the twisted case of Kouri Richins, the author who didn't just write about death. She's accused of orchestrating it. Let's go back to March 4th, 2022. Kouri calls 911 in the middle of the night. She tells police she found Eric cold and unresponsive in their bed after she brought him a celebratory Moscow mule to toast to a new business deal. The toxicology report didn't show a heart attack. It showed 5 times the lethal dose of illicit fentanyl. The secret buyer. Prosecutors recently revealed CL, a housekeeper who claims Kouri bought $1,300 worth of fentanyl pills just days before Eric died. The failed attempt. We now know Eric told his family he suspected Kouri tried to poison him once before during a Valentine's Day dinner. He even told his sisters, "If anything happens to me, she did it." Why would a successful realtor and mom do this? In court this week, the motive became crystal clear: a $2 million debt. The mansion. Kouri wanted to flip a $2 million mansion Eric didn't want to buy. The life insurance. She allegedly tried to change Eric's life insurance policy to make herself the sole beneficiary just months before his death. The prenup. Eric had secretly changed his will to ensure Kouri wouldn't get the money, which led to a physical altercation between Kouri and Eric's sister just hours after his death. So, where are we now? The trial officially kicked off on February 23, 2026. Key trial moments so far. The jury selection. It took weeks because everyone in Utah has heard of this case. The defense tried to move the trial out of Summit County, but the judge said no. The walk-in testimony. We just heard from the first responders who described Kouri's behavior as performative and oddly calm the night Eric died. The defense's angle. Her lawyers are arguing Eric was a secret drug user and that the fentanyl was his own. But with no history of addiction found in his medical records, that's a steep hill to climb. This trial is scheduled to run through late March. If convicted, Kouri faces life in prison without the possibility of parole. Is she a grieving mother caught in a tragic misunderstanding? Or is she the most cold-blooded author in true crime history? Do you think the Moscow Mule evidence is enough for a conviction? I'll be following the daily transcripts as they come out of Park City. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the verdict.